Namo Phat. Good morning. Thanks for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The third mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to cultivate responsibility and learn ways to protect the safety and integrity of individuals, couples, families, and society. I'm determined not to engage in sexual relations without love and a long-term commitment. To preserve the happiness of myself and others, I'm determined to respect my commitments and the commitments of others. I will do everything in my power to protect children from sexual abuse and to prevent couples and families from being broken by sexual misconduct. For our Dharma lessons, we've been reading Ajahn Chah's book, Everything is Teaching Us, and we're in a Dharma talk now about being careful. The way of the world is like this. Worldly matters are never finished, so the laws of the world and the various societies are constantly resolving issues. New laws are always being established to deal with different situations and problems. Something is dealt with for a while, but there's always a need for further laws and solutions. There's never the internal resolution, only surface improvement. The infection still exists within, so there's always need for more cutting. People are only good on the surface, in their words and their appearance. Their words are good and their faces look kind, but their minds aren't so good. When we get on a train and see some acquaintance there, we say, "Oh, how good to see you. I've been thinking about you a lot lately. I've been planning to visit you." But it's just talk. We don't really mean it. We're being good on the surface, but we're not so good inside. We say the words, but then as soon as we've had a smoke and taken a cup of coffee with him, we split. Then if we run into him one day in the future, we'll say the same things again. "Hey, good to see you. How have you been? I've been meaning to go visit you, but I just haven't had the time." That's the way it is. People are superficially good, but they're usually not so good inside. The great teacher taught Dhamma and Vinaya. It is complete and comprehensive. Nothing surpasses it, and nothing in it needs to be changed or adjusted, because it is the ultimate. It's complete, so this is where we can stop. There's nothing to add or subtract, because it is something of the nature not to be increased or decreased. It is just right. It is true. So we Buddhists come to hear the Dharma teachings and study to learn these truths. If we know them, then our minds will enter the Dharma. The Dharma will enter our minds. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thanks for joining me today.